Okay guys, welcome back to the shop on the HSD F86 build. Um, Let me tell you why it's taking so long for me to get to the paint part. It's because on a foam airplane, any foam airplane, you will be able to see the hatch line just because of the foam, nature of the foam. But if you sand it and fill it, maybe put some shims on the inside, you can bring that seam down to where it's nice and tight. But you're going to need to sand it. And you're going to need to sand it with some, what do we got here? 80 grit? Not 60, but 80 grit sandpaper. That'll break down the edges to get them to match up. Put some shims on the inside to bring it down tight. And then I'll follow up with some lightweight body filler from Walmart with a hardener. Then I'll follow up behind that with some fast and fill lightweight spackle, and that's to do some of these seam lines that I don't want. Like this here was not on my plane that I'm copying. This circle here is not on there, so I filled those in with the lightweight spackle and hit it with some 220 sandpaper, and that'll fill that in. Maybe come back with another coat of that, sand it just to make sure it's really good. There was also some dents here on the foam from handling it around, probably. I didn't even see them until you turn these lights on. So fill those in. I'll come back again and do another one on them. And then on the seam here, around here, you know, it's just nice and tight from just sanding it. And you see the darker spots are the body filler, where there's actually was some damage, either a gouge or a really big ding. But that lightweight spackle, or you can use that Beacon foam filler, but you know, you can use that too. You know, I've used it everywhere. So around my gun ports, I'm using it around there to get those in, because those are just some carbon fiber tubes that I put in, along with some of these other air exits that are just carbon fiber tubes cut off. So that's why you guys haven't seen me doing much, because it's just filling in this stuff and sanding it and coming back and sanding it with some 320. No, this is 220. I'm down to 220 now, trying to knock off some edges. I may come back with the fast and final lightweight spackle. You get that at Walmart. I may come back with that one more time just before I break this loose, and then I'll put some Minwax on it, spray some Minwax on it, sand that a little bit, wet sand it. But this is the line where the plane actually comes together. And so I've been sanding on that, filling and sanding on that. This is a plastic piece that you glue in and screw in to bring these two pieces together, but it leaves a body line here. That's not on the real airplane, so I got to get rid of this line here. And that's just filling and sanding. Filling and sanding. You know, same thing that Mike Patey does. You know, all you do is wind up filling and sanding. But I'm about ready for the Minwax treatment, and then the primer. The primer, once it goes on, will really show me where everything is. But the Minwax will fill in some of the light scratches that I put on here. You know, I'm probably going to put, this is going to be my show plane, so I'm probably going to put 6 to 8 coats of Minwax on here. Because when I put this baby in the sun, I do not want any popcorning. Popcorning, you guys will get popcorning if you paint a dark color, and there'll be some dark colors on this along with the aluminum finish. So I don't want it to popcorn. There'll be some black, some red, some blue, maybe some white, and the yellow. So we got to do a lot of colors on here, and I don't want any popcorning. So like on my Free Wing A10, that looks absolutely beautiful, and I'm probably going to do that on this one. I'm not trying to make a speed demon. You know, if I want it to go fast, I'll just pull out one of the other ones that go fast if I want to show off some speed. But this is going to be a show plane. It's got a lot of details. You know, it's got the opening canopy. It's got the scale landing gear lights that pop out and rotate. You know, it's got speed brakes on it. And I did see that on my picture that the real one that I'm copying has leading edge slats. So I wasn't going to do that because the beginning of the F86s did not have leading edge slats, the A models, but some of them got upgraded, and the one that I'm doing has the leading edge slats on it. So I'm probably going to do that on this one. And that'll be another video on how I do that. So that's what's up. See you guys later. This is Jetman, and I'm out.